your name.
Hi.
You're
Willkommen zurück
working
zu
hard,
NBA 2K19.
right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I want to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, I'd never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right. See, that's impossible.
Dumm gelaufen.
No, now I have a great career, and it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a sports writer and owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? That's amazing. I read you like all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports.
Nah, the exact opposite. I always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah. I did feel like going out with you was kind of touchy territory and crossing a line, so I kind of wanted to see
Ah, ich
how
dachte,
this
die
went
will jetzt hier
before
spionieren bei
I
uns.
told you about it. What I
Über die
do is
Mädels.
very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah,
What is
company on your
no.
walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for
Den
this
Scheiß, den ich
You're
bekommen habe,
okay,
möchte ich
you're
nicht.
welcome.
Deswegen kannst du ihn
Just
haben.
Tall guy, his stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can?
Ja, Kuss auf die Stirn. Was? Wie sind wir bereit? Können wir loslegen? Spoiler! Spoiler überall!
Yo, it's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana. All by way of
macht jetzt
China and the
Videos.
Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Way? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good.
How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know. It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay. So that people get to know
Unfiltered und real, das
Yeah,
sind die
maybe,
Sachen, die
but
man
I
hören
don't
will
know,
bei
man.
Social
Like,
Media.
I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man.
macht ihr da?
I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a
Oh
couple
lol,
voices in your
okay.
game.
Das wird gerade ein bisschen nicht so flüssig.
Look, hey, you gotta keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look,
Wie weit
One
er
more
sich
time,
bücken
okay?
muss, um zu dribbeln, ist ja der
wrist
Hammer.
loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Ich wollte ja mal gucken, können wir das hier machen? Nee, das können wir hier nicht machen, schade.
Hey,
Wie
so,
das so mit Dunks und so weiter aussieht.
you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
Ah,
Well,
ehrlich.
maybe, I guess, but I mean, it's not like because she's a blogger. I mean, I think about her all the time, like, she's in my head, man. Like, it's actually kind of nice. You know, it feels right. It feels like something's happening.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but I mean, not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges.
Die sind voll gruselig, die kommen immer in
Yeah,
Horrorfilmen
you're
vor.
wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the 2-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have
Let's
to do.
keep it at the game for now, okay, man? Come on.
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now. Fine for now, yeah.
Fotografier doch tote Menschen. Wie excited der geworden ist. Oh. Wie sieht's denn so aus? Das wird leider viel zu wenig angezeigt. So wäre denn das meiste. Charlotte ist ganz voll. Die Nets. Die Hawks. Aha. So, können wir mal gucken. Ne, Moment. Nee, nicht Attribute. Mein Spieler. Da müssen wir das nachgucken und freischalten. Wir spielen jetzt gegen die Miami Heat. Also gegen Skyforce. Das sieht doch genauso aus, das Logo, oder? Animationsshop. Mehr Dunks, mehr Dribblings und so weiter als je zuvor. Gucken wir mal. Dunks und Korbleger. Normale Dunks. Das sieht so aus, als würde er den Korb abreißen, ey. Pumps. Aber ich mag das lieber, wenn... Nee. Einhändig finde ich irgendwie cooler als zweihändig. Was wird das denn? Ach, das ist gesperrt. Ja, so ist doch schön. Big Man Dunk. Das ist doch was für mich. Was kostet der Spaß eigentlich? Das steht ja nirgendwo. Auch schön. Wo ist der Unterschied dazwischen und dazwischen? Springt mit dem linken Bein ab, hängt... Ah! Ach so, das war noch die alte Animation. Ja, das sieht kacke aus. Athletische Einhänder. Big Man Dunk zweibeinig. Nehmen wir erstmal den einen. Komm, mein Gott. 0. Wieso ist das alles umsonst? Oh, LA Hoop Dunks. Können wir das? Nein. Benötigt Dank aus der Bewegung 65 mindestens, um einen LA Hoop zu machen. Würfe können wir sonst noch mal hier bei Hookshot im Post. Ich suche gerade nach Unterschieden. Hä, wirft er da mit der Innenhand? Ich sehe das nicht. Also, falls ihr da irgendwelche Wünsche habt, ne, genauestens beschreiben, wo ich die kaufe und freischalte. Ich bin da gerne für alles zu haben. Jetzt muss man die aber noch ausrüsten, soweit ich das weiß. Big Man Dunk einbeinig. Sonst haben wir noch nichts. Also, Vorschläge bitte immer in die Kommentare, falls ihr da irgendwas sehen wollt. Da gibt es immer so viel. Und ich sehe da so wenig Unterschiede. Jetzt wird geladen. Ja, das Interesse... Also ich glaube, das von den Atlanta... Wobei... Also ein paar Teams bei, die interessiert sind. Oh, Cleveland. So, kommt Skyforce. Hört sich an wie irgendeine Behörde aus dem Marvel-Unit. Aus dem MCU. Besiege den Drachen. Spiele mindestens 3 Assists auf Paul Tatum. Oh, das sehe ich aktiv zum ersten Mal. Okay. Versuchen wir's.
Most exciting part of the G League this year. The NBA is not far away. Oh, yo,
Die Trikots finde ich
check out
cool.
what your boy said about your boy.
Hey, man, get that phone out my face, Marcus. Come
No,
on.
wait, no, come on. You're going to hear about it anyway. I mean, it's everywhere.
Look, Corey Harris ain't the only player in the NBA.
Whoa, look. It's not just Corey Harris saying it. All of the Lakers are retweeting it. The timing could not be better for me. I mean, I got scouts coming to the stands. They don't want to miss the show. This is like chess. So who's renting space in whose head now, huh?
Yo. I don't want to disrupt your flow there, Bobby Fischer, but the scout ain't here for you. He's here for the Flying Dragon.
Please, I would have heard about
Listen,
a
he's the Heat's new forward from China, and he is knocking on the door of a 48-inch vertical.
You talking about Han Shi?
Huh?
Yeah, the Flying Dragon.
Yeah.
He was on the Jets in
Quan
China.
Chi? Der ist
I
es mal
guarded him
gekümmert.
when he played us in Shanghai. He showed me up then, but I know his game now. I can take him.
No. The dragon is mine.
See, this ain't about just showing off some scouts, Marcus. This is about winning the game, man.
Hey.
This dude, bro.
Forget about him. He may be here to scout the dragon. Doesn't mean you can't take his attention.
The Dragon, oh mein Gott.
I can't beat the dragon by myself. But your game plays specifically to his weakness. So I'm gonna set you up all night, and we're gonna take that dragon down together.
Da ist irgendwas an der Unterseite des Glases. Ich
Nein.
weiß nicht, was es ist.
Good evening and welcome everyone to another
wieder.
edition of Mad Ants Basketball.
Ah, was ein hässlicher Chord.
Alongside
Oh mein
Jim
Gott.
Swartz
Ich
and
hasse
Brian
diese dunklen Dinger.
Benefitemi. We have a road matchup tonight between Fort Wayne and Sioux Falls.
You know, the big story tonight, it's the matchup that goes
Oh, der
back
sieht ganz schön
to
groß aus.
China. AI will see a familiar face
Aber nicht groß
as the
genug für mich.
Skyforce recently
Also,
gained
wir
the
müssen
services
da
of
oben
the
auf Tatum
Flying
ein paar
Dragon,
Assists kriegen.
formerly of the Chinese team, the Jets.
And you know the two of them will want to prove something out there tonight.
Easy.
And we'll see if having seen the Flying Dragon in person
3 Stück, um
before
genau zu
gives
sein. Das werden wir
AI and the
versuchen.
rest of the Mad Ants an advantage. But it should be a tough one either way.
It's the matchup that fans of both sides have been waiting for. With the numbers he puts up, you figure it was just a
Eigentlich
matter
war
of
es ein gutes
time.
Foul von
NBA
Tatum.
teams
Er war
have their
durch
eye on
gewesen.
Young.
Not surprising at all given his burst. The latest rumor is that the
Shooting
Lakers have the
too.
most interest in him right now. But a lot of teams could be looking at him late in the NBA season.
Sieht ein bisschen aus wie beim Highschool-Basketball
And
hier.
so he hits both.
The Flying Dragon. We know that he starred in China, but
Was ist
he's
das für
now
ein
come to the G
Kackname?
League to polish his skills with his sights set on the National Basketball Association.
And without a doubt, Sioux City has been energized since bringing the Flying Dragon onto the roster.
Boy, when you add a dynamic athlete like the Flying Dragon, it brings
Das war ein
a
guter
star
Wurfcontest
to
und
the
der ist
whole
trotzdem
team.
reingegangen.
We
Und
saw
das
the
war ein
same
guter
effect
Wurfcontest von der...
happen when the Mad Ants got AI.
Was ist denn Tatum da
Now
außen?
here's Young. AI covered by Evans. Pass to Tatum. Screen by AI. He got right to the cup using that screen.
There's
Ja,
no
war nur
reason to let
ein
Tatum get this
Block-Assist,
close.
oder?
When he does, he's
Fesselt das
committed
Team
to
verfügt?
scoring.
To the middle. Raises up.
Scheiße, ich hab doch noch auf die
Shot
Anzeige da
by
oben geguckt, weil da die
Evans.
ganze Zeit steht. Ach,
Oh,
Mist.
Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Well, you might have seen that article about Marcus Young recently. He's certainly a star in the G League.
Yeah, when you have the offensive talent that Young does and are as driven and ambitious as he is, you're destined for great things. Definitely a name to watch in the G League.
Yeah, one to follow, definitely.
260 Fans für einen Wurf. Wieso soll ich den anderen Spieler dabei nehmen? Das ist
It's
doch Quatsch.
stolen by Paul Tatum. Here's Young. Troy Lee with some nice D. The Skyforce on offense.
Da auch, den Arm, den er gerade
Inside. Ducey.
rausgemacht
Good
hat.
for the basket, starting off 1 for
So,
1
das sind
with
so die
that shot.
kleinen
Terrific
Dinge,
feed. This
die
is
ich
what
geil
Lee can
finde.
do for you. He has great vision, and he's always thinking out there. The one thing with Coach Keller is that he wants to impact more than just basketball knowledge to his players.
Absolutely. Coach Keller is of that vein where he wants his players to experience life outside of basketball, to be well-rounded men in the community.
Excelente.
I know it's something that the players get behind and appreciate from him.
Yeah, he's just such a
Jetzt
great
müssen wir mal in der
on and
Defense
off
ein
the
bisschen
court.
was reißen. Das war bisher noch nicht so wirklich.
Fort Wayne grabs the miss.
Bye.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. The open shot, Paul
Das hätte
Tatum
mein Assist sein
releases
können.
from the wing and drills it.
Mist.
Well, you might remember Paul Tatum had some time in the NBA, and there's a chance he can make it back. A few good performances at the end of the season. There's a chance he gets called
Ja,
back
Tatum
up
hat
to
schon mal
the
Blut
NBA.
geleckt von der NBA. Der muss doch
Now
heiß
here's
sein.
Hahn.
Ja, nix da, Hahn.
Young with the steal.
Nice.
And they're on the
Dribbel
break.
doch schneller nach vorne und nicht erst zur Seite.
Ooh, no luck on that one. Troy Lee with some nice D.
War echt zu weit weg gewesen.
There's a screen by Evans. Lee outside.
So ist gut. Ne, so ist nicht gut.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hahn. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
You don't get the name Flying Dragon by staying on the ground. He is sporting a 48-inch vertical. You combine that leaping ability with his height, and he might be one of the most feared aerial artists in short time.
Dreier wollte ich nicht werfen.
Now here's Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's AI. Buries it down low.
Ganz ruhig, ganz ruhig.
Four
Noch
for him
genug
to
Zeit
start
für
this
den
game
Wurf.
out.
Looking good. He's got a bounce to his step.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. And as you said with Flying Dragon, 48-inch verticals are something you just don't see.
No, you really don't see that too much.
Jawohl.
To be able to get up like that with the frame that he has, there is
Sollten wir so
nobody
jetzt? Ja,
who
komm,
can
bevor wir
leap
wieder
like that
versauen.
on this level
Los
or
geht's.
the next level. Look, the NBA is just waiting for the rest of his game to catch up, and he's going to be
Du
entertaining
wirst von
for
da eh
years
nicht
to
drin. Aber
come.
von da aus könntest du werfen.
Evans with the ball. Now guarded by AI. Well, the Mad Ants were excited to land AI, and he's continued to improve his game since he's arrived.
He has put in work and is razor sharp in his focus. Sometimes a player is a late bloomer, and that might be the case with AI, given how he stepped his game up.
Now here's AI. Now Boss. Here's AI.
Schön.
Soft touch off the glass.
He's been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ja, so ein Korbleger, den habe ich als Point Guard sau oft versehentlich gemacht. Also wenn man halt so parallel, ich glaube zur Linie halt den Stick drückt, dann geht der unterm Korb durch. Das ist mir super häufig passiert, dass ich das gemacht habe.
And here is Key.
Das ist super häufig
He's
geblockt
guarded by
worden.
Grace. That one wide left.
Wirf doch!
And that does it for the first quarter. Mad Ants out in front. They lead by 4. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit.
Das ist schon ein bisschen knapper. Also ich bin mal gespannt, wie es steht.
And the
Ah,
first quarter
nach meiner
becomes
Auswechslung.
second about to get underway. And Flying Dragon coming over from China, just like AI on the Mad Ants did.
The two, they had faced off against each
Coach,
other.
hättest du ein bisschen
Had some
früher
great
einwechseln können.
battles from what I've heard. And maybe that will
Ist er
carry
jetzt der
over
erste
to
oder
this
zweite
side of the
Freiwurf?
Pacific.
Hat er nur
Well,
einen?
we
Hat
can
er
only
zwei?
hope.
Keine Ahnung.
A nice job of drawing contact and creating opportunities at the
So,
line
Tatum
this
ist auch
quarter.
wieder drin.
Yeah,
Jetzt
that's my kind of
würde ich aber
basketball,
sagen,
straight
Assists
ahead
sind
and
gerade nicht
physical.
so wichtig. Ich will lieber das Spiel gewinnen.
And here's Randolph, screened by AI. Poked away, stolen by Lee.
Randolph kann nicht dribbeln. Ich glaube, das lasse ich bei dem mit dem.
And that basket pushed the lead to double digits.
You know what you really like about Lee? He can lead the break and he can also finish.
Back to Young. Screened by AI. And Marcus Young,
Warum
here
spielst
we
du denn
go.
nicht früher ab?
Yes, once again, and he remains perfect. 6 attempts and
Hätte
6
ich ein paar
makes.
Schritte so machen können,
The way
vielleicht
that
wieder.
AI has come out firing in his first few goes with the Mad Ants, there is talk that he could garner NBA attention.
Exactly, Blake. If he keeps performing like he has and doesn't slip up, you have
Komm
to think
schon.
NBA teams simply can't ignore him. But, you know, the one thing is he can't get caught up in that. Just needs to go out and keep improving his game.
Take it day by day. Here's AI.
Perfekt.
And again, it's Fort Wayne.
Nice
Post-Move geht.
mechanics on the shot. AI is very gifted at cashing in from these in-between areas.
Ja, aber schön, wenn wir jetzt zumindest 8 Punkte halten können und nicht wieder 2 Stunden.
There's a screen by Evans.
Wahrscheinlich jetzt
Pass
hier in
to
der Mitte.
Lee. From past the arc.
The shot affected by Young, and to stay in the
Immerhin.
good graces of this coaching staff,
Halbzeit.
that's the kind of energy.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the
Sag ich ab. Hier die Cheerleader habe ich noch gar nicht gesehen. Also besonders beachten sollte man die Haare. Die sahen nicht so gut aus in den letzten Teilen. Hat mich immer sehr an WWE. Was, Big Man, ihr müsst in der Defense schnell am Ball. Ja, ja.
now the second
okay,
half
keine
about to
Cheerleader.
get started up again any moment.
Das würde mich echt mal interessieren, ob die da
He's
irgendwas
been
gemacht haben.
everywhere.
He's been a revelation tonight, scoring in the Bryan zone at will in the first half.
The Bryan zone, trust me, it's a fun place to be. Hard to
Stimme ist
imagine
der
he'll be able
Wahnsinn.
to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you
Ich hab
never
vorher
know.
noch
It
3
could be a
Schlucken
special
ab.
night for him.
Well, you can't help but notice the raw athleticism of Flying Dragon. Can just blow by anybody.
Yeah, Flying Dragon's leaping ability is what jumps out at you, but he's very shifty and flexible, and he has a fantastic first step. One of the best athletes in all the G League.
It's such a treat to watch.
Wie soll ich dem Tatum denn den Ball da geben?
And it's good for his 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
Kicking it up a notch, AI, demonstrating why he's ready for the NBA.
Now here is Han. He's covered by Tatum.
Der macht auch jeden rein.
2 right there.
Well, you figured out it was just a matter of time before the Flying Dragon came over to the States. The numbers and performances he put up in China were absurd. And you just know that a team was going to take a closer look at what he could do over here on the
Oh!
pond.
Sehr gut.
AI with the bucket.
Yeah, I think AI did some work on his inside game during his time in China. He's looking very confident in that area.
Ja, natürlich bin ich confident unterm Korb.
Now here is
Wo ich
Han.
nicht so confident ist,
He's
dass
tightly
er den...
guarded. Comes up empty down low. The Mad Ants trailing. They're moving it up. Here's Calderon. And slam dunk by Magic Calderon.
Solid read from AI. When someone's open, he's good at getting it to them.
Ja, Tatum habe ich nicht gesehen. Den habe ich sehr vermisst.
Lee with it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Again,
Den
the miss by
verfehlst du? Ach,
Han-Chi.
das ist doch nicht dein
Just
Ernst.
talking with AI and the rest of the team, you get the sense that AI has really started to find himself on and maybe more importantly off the court. Having a few games under his belt with his team has put him at ease, and the results are visible on the floor. Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the
So,
tip
für die
of the layup.
Defense werden wir mal das hier machen.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. And for the Fort Wayne coaching staff, this is what they hope for with AI.
Sometimes for a guy like AI who has bounced around, it's just really about finding the
Komm
right
schon, wir sind jetzt
balance.
entfesselt und noch 4
Seems
Punkte ran.
He is
Und die
starting to come to
Leiste
peace
läuft
with
einfach runter.
himself, with this group, and you can see it in
Guter
his play
Timeout.
and in his attitude, really. That could be huge for someone who has the potential that he has.
Lauf doch mit dem Ball.
Jennings, he's guarded by Grace. He gets that one.
Naja, guarded
Good
by
ball
ist auch ein bisschen
movement. He put
übertrieben
that
gewesen.
pass in the ideal spot.
Well, a handful of players on this Mad Ants roster could make the jump to the NBA someday. Howie Carter, not one of them.
Yeah, you know, Carter's a very talented player, but he doesn't have a standout skill that will land him on an NBA roster. He knows it, but just appreciates the process of trying to improve his game.
Okay. Guter Call. Oh, ja, ich vergaß. Auswärtsfreiwürfe.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, AI, he has something that not a lot of other players this level have.
Ich glaube, ich
Level
brauche in
of
Zukunft einen anderen
experience
Freiwurf.
for playing overseas, taking a different style of play from his time in China. I think that'll help him make the jump and make him more versatile when he gets to the NBA.
Now here's Starks. Daniels covering. And there's the pick. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Da habe ich drauf geachtet. Scheiße, Technical.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Shit, das war echt
And the
dumm.
Skyforce making a change here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Keith. Not a lot of room. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good.
Oh,
And
no,
he'll go to the line. And his first trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Das wird ein bisschen knapp hier gerade.
And the free throw, no good. Daniels outside to the wing on the left. Outside Grace. Boss. Screen by AI. 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
Offensively, a perfect quarter. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Sioux Falls
Ja, ich
leading.
stehe auch immer direkt daneben, muss den Ball nur fallen lassen.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rear view and knocked it down.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Boss with it.
Der heißt wirklich Boss.
Screen by AI. Boss. It's deflected.
Hey, guck mal, wie schnell ich auf einmal war.
Now here's
Nur weil mein Gegenspieler so schnell war.
Boss.
Achte mal nicht auf.
Now Starks. To the middle. That shot off. So Fort Wayne will take it the other way. Here's Daniels. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
And really,
Eieiei, so, dann machen wir bitte beide rein.
Those need to
Nice.
prove he's worthy of an NBA roster spot.
The Mad Ants making a switch here. And he hits both from the stripe. And
6
Sioux
Punkte
Falls
hin.
has possession. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Day. And here is Splitter. There's a screen by Evans. Misses the
Mein
three.
Ball. Sein Ball. Warum wirfst du nicht?
Daniels outside. And
Nice.
that one's
Immerhin
good. Carter.
gepunktet.
And solid point guards realize when teammates are open. Daniels,
Käfe.
outstanding
Ist das
right
nicht
there.
das, was
About
Trump
7
damals
seconds
getwittert hat?
separating the shot and game
Vielleicht
clock.
meinte der den.
Pass to Evans.
Ja, wirf doch
They
von
set
da.
a pick. Knocked loose.
They don't need
Gib
to
mir den
rush.
Ball.
They can play for one shot.
They should wait until about the 5-second mark before getting started.
Bisschen früher, dann hätte
He's a
ich
very strong finisher
wäre ich
in the
vielleicht
fast
nicht ganz
break.
abdrehen
And
können.
always in control, even at full speed like that.
So impressive.
Lass den mal nicht reinmachen.
He gets it up. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer.
Auf 2 Punkte ran.
And at the close of the
Auf
third
ein
quarter,
gutes
still a
letztes
close game,
Quarter.
and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Skyforce up by 2. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily.
Der sieht aus, als würde er gleich anfangen zu weinen. Auf Sachen zeigen ist immer wichtig. Das sage ich viel zu wenig eigentlich. Er zeigt auch auf Sachen. Komm, machen wir
Okay,
weiter.
fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far.
Road life in the G League, it can be rough. Getting wins as an away team
Schön, Ausgleich.
travel isn't as easy as it is in the NBA. A lot can go wrong on the
Hat der
road.
da nicht
It feels
hingeguckt beim Pass?
everything is
Mein
stacked
Gott.
against you at times.
Here's Splitter.
Ja, nimm den Ball doch mit.
And out of bounds, the Mad Ants will take it.
Ich hau den Ball aus der Hand und dann... Aber sehr gut. Turnover forciert. Chance zur Führung. Endlich mal wieder.
Here's Young. Tatum. Magic Calderon on the wing.
Magic Calderon.
Back
Ich
to
mag, wie
Tatum.
die das R dann auch immer bei ihm rollen.
Marcus Young on the wing. Pass to AI. To take the lead. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops
Da hätte ich
in
auch
for
gerne einen Foul
Another
bekommen.
good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Hahn.
Aber wir führen.
He's covered by
Noch.
Tatum. From the line. Hahn with the bucket.
The ability to handle the ball is
Punkte
key to
18.
getting your shot at the next level. And Han Chi showing
ja.
he has the talent.
AI outside. Back to Young.
Wollte ja eigentlich einen Block stellen und
Screen
nicht...
by AI. To the inside.
Guck mal!
And
Dafür
Marcus
nämlich.
Young slams it in.
Who says a point guard should look to
Ja, ich
pass
denke, das
first?
mit den 3
Not
Assists
when
für
you can
Tatum,
finish
das
like
wird
this
nichts,
fella.
aber...
He wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Yeah, straight up to the rim.
That's one he'll always take
Es ist
himself.
jetzt auch nicht so
And you
dramatisch.
should. You just can't pass on that kind of
Jetzt
fun.
lass
Come
den
on,
Hahn
you
mal
guys
nicht
know
schon
that.
wieder da. Jawohl. Sehr gut.
Pass to Splitter. There's a screen by Evans. Just 4 to shoot.
Niemals!
And no good. The Mad Ants don't get
Calderon.
away with it. To the
Magic
paint.
Calderon.
Deflected. Here's Randolph. Goes to
gemacht
the
von
reverse
Randolph.
layup and drops it in.
He used the rim perfectly to protect the ball in the reverse.
Sioux Falls trailing here. Pass to Roberts.
Komm schon. Bleib dabei.
Shoots over Randolph. Can't hit it
Sehr
from
gut.
12 feet.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Here's AI. And AI throws it down.
Yeah, an encouraging sign for sure. Young is sharing the ball.
Sehr gut, jetzt
It makes
fluppt
his
es doch.
team more dangerous.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And they've been looking at a
Ich werde dann auch mal so nervös, dann drücke ich ihn einfach Richtung Korb, einfach irgendeinen Dank. Mir egal welchen.
Kicks it out to Hahn.
Ja.
There's
Nee.
a screen by Evans. Inside. AI with the block.
And really a big part of shot blocking is timing.
Wirf doch!
AI
Assist.
showing that he's capable of rejecting shots.
And a basket by
Ich hab
Randolph.
damit gerechnet, Herr
They have
Tatum, dass du
got
den
to put
reinmachst.
body on him because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive
Ihr habt 2
glass.
Blocks gemacht
Just
jetzt,
killing
oder?
him.
Time called here. The Skyforce decide to talk it over.
He's got two
Ja,
big
müssen
easy
die auch.
buckets
Also
coming from
mittlerweile
inside.
8 Punkte
Wanted to
hinten.
put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so.
Und wir
If they
können
keep
noch mal
giving
eine
up the
Runde
kind of
schießen.
easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble too.
And they're going to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Nee, dann geht's wieder nach Auszeit.
There's a screen by Evans. Lee guarded by Young. Back to Hahn.
Lass dich nicht von dem Hahn veräppeln. Ah, nee, so ist gut.
Will it go? It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Paul Tatum. To the paint.
Wie habe ich den denn gerade so weggeschubst?
Randolph in the post. Roberts on him.
Zack.
And the lead pushed to double digits.
No excuse playing off of AI like this. He's a threat to shoot as soon as he gets the rock.
Ja, so muss das ja auch sein im leichten Modus.
Here's Hahn. And once again off the mark by Sioux Falls. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Schrittfehler. Der hat... der hat den Ball hochgeworfen und direkt wieder gefangen. Warum, was soll das denn? Ja, das will ich nochmal sehen. Wie geil ist das denn? Ich wollte Young den Ball geben. Er wirft ihn einfach nur hoch. Ja, verarscht. Das ist nicht dein Ball, das ist mein Ball. Oh
A
Mann.
little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter.
Ärgerlicher Turnover, aber irgendwie witzig.
Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals and 13 tries.
This is the kind of thing
Hier, zu mir,
NBA
zu
scouts
mir!
are looking for. Han-Chi showing the ability to finish through contact.
Oh, okay.
It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
That is an unforced error.
Also wenn die
I've
vorne
ever
schon
seen
verteidigen,
one,
dann geht's
guys.
gleich ans Faulen. Dann würde ich gerne Freiwürfe üben.
Now here's AI. He's closely guarded and finished off by Marcus Young.
Punishing the rim with
kleine Mann da so
power.
gut
Gotta
rankommt.
enjoy watching Young rise up to hammer that one down.
It's Han-Chi with the drive. Count the basket.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton
Ich
of
war das,
matchup
tut mir
problems for
leid.
anyone.
Aber stark gemacht von Hahn. Leider. 7 Punkte noch.
And so it looks like the Mad Ants will retain possession here.
You know, he had no chance but to lunge for that pass to make
Jetzt
sure
fang
it
nicht an,
didn't get
Quatsch zu
through.
machen, ey.
And that was
Wehe.
important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't knock that one out of bounds.
Good defense.
And the Mad Ants with possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. AI covered by Evans. Here's AI. Rebounded by
Was war
Evans.
das denn?
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe
Was ist hier los?
ring down as well.
Incredible.
Ah, das wird
Every
gefault.
team's looking for guys who want the
Oh,
ball
wir sind noch
at
nicht
the
bei
end of
Bonus.
games. And Han-Chi's showing you can count on him in the clutch.
And now they decide to foul
Jetzt sind wir bei
intentionally.
Bonus.
And he cannot get the first one.
Check
to
das
drop.
nur noch nicht so
Tough
ganz.
one to miss.
Wieso war das denn zu früh? Der Balken war doch, also der Pfeil war da oben, oder? Was war?
So he comes up empty, missing
Minus-Fans.
both. This is a huge possession.
You have to execute, be calm under pressure right here.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh
Second
Gott!
chance effort. They get the rebound. Ducey outside.
Ich hab die ganze Zeit einfach nur 3
Missed it,
gedrückt.
even after all those chances. And they go to the intentional foul.
Ja, komm, Tete, mach mal.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying
Okay.
to focus now on the second.
With his wealth of experience, Tatum is something of a mentor in the locker room. A lot of his younger teammates credit him for showing them the ropes, helping them prepare
noch einen
for
Dreier
what they hope
reinmachen?
will be an NBA career.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. Your thoughts, guys?
Wieso wird das jetzt noch so knapp? Ich denke, ich habe hier die Plakette, dass ich in entscheidenden Situationen besser spiele.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
And that's the buzzer. Mad Ants win.
Ah,
They
easy
showed a
win
lot of
gegen
grit to come in here and walk
Skyforce
out with
mit
a road
dem
win.
Flying
Coming out of Sioux
Dragon.
Falls with a road win, it is no easy task.
Auch einem
The Sky First
Fantasy-RPG
were
entsprungen.
fired up with Flying Dragon added to the team, but the Mad Ants would and put things away.
And I think the Mad Ants are the type of team to elevate their own level.
Soll ich das eigentlich jedes Mal anzeigen lassen mit den Plaketten? Ich finde es für den Fortschritt, den zu wissen, eigentlich gar nicht so schlecht. Ich könnte da so überspringen. Pick and Roll haben wir mittlerweile recht viel. 60.000 für Mikrowelle. Aber einige Freiwürfe gemacht, zwar ein paar daneben gesetzt, aber wow. 30? Ich habe nur einen von 4 Freiwürfen getroffen? Ah, die letzten 2 habe ich versemmelt und oh shit. Oh, vielleicht gut.
Yo, AI.
So, you the big scout that everyone's been talking about. So what you think, man? Am I finally walking?
Look, Coach Keller might seem like he has a bag of marbles in his head, but the dude knows the game, man.
That doesn't really answer my question, but
I'm here, aren't I?
Something's still missing.
Marcus Young. Kid can play. A lot of eyes on him, too.
What's with you, man? I try to ask you a direct question, and all I get is this runaround. Like, I don't understand.
There you go. Like the world owes you a spot in the NBA.
All I do is work. That's all I do. And I just can't get a break. That's my problem.
You said it yourself. Something is missing. Don't ask me for answers you already have.
Well, so Marcus has this all figured out, and I don't?
Maybe. Look, I like Marcus' game. I've never talked to him. I don't know him. I do know you. People are starting to talk about you. You're making people's boards. Scouts are looking at you. But there are a lot of other guys out there, too. And what separates you? Why should I pick you over Marcus?
Weil ich größer bin.
Whoa.
What are we doing right
This
now?
is my teammate, Howie.
I know who he is. His form is impeccable. It's a work of art. The rest of his game is basically rec league, but his form should be taught in books.
You're Big Toonie, right?
I am.
Why isn't my hand going through you like it does with other ghosts?
Nope. We're not doing...
The point is, AI, you're close. Just one missing piece.
He did say that thing about my jumper, right? I didn't just dream that?
Who raised you? That's what I want to know.
Oh, because I'm gonna make my future children so sick of that story, it's gonna be great!
Ja, aber doch ganz nice. Mal gucken, wie es weitergeht. Das sehen wir morgen um 12 bzw. 14 Uhr wieder auf YouTube. Ja, alte Zeit. Danke vielmals fürs Zuschauen und bis morgen.
Listen,
Tschüss.
I want you...